You can knock me down, but I just get up. Get up, get up, I get up. You can't keep me down, cause I just get up. Get up, get up, get up, yeah. You can knock me down, but I just get up. Get up, get up, I get up. You can't keep me down, cause I just get up. Get up, get up, get up.
It's the Nashville Power Half Hour. Here's your host, JT, the Chief Greenfield.
Thank you. Settle down, crazy people. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Nashville Power Half Hour. I'm your host, JT, the Chief Greenfield. And let me tell you a little bit about what we do here. We feature videos from artists. We feature poetry. We feature artistry, artwork, everything. And we have a little segment I'm so proud of called the Handy Capable segment. We feature some amazing people overcoming some amazing challenges. You want to stick around for that? I'm going to start the show with a subject that's very close to me. Please don't text and drive. Please
don't text and drive.
Whoa, you got something to tell me, and you think it just can't wait. You won't be home for hours, and even then you might be late. So with one hand on the wheel and one hand on your phone, you start sending me text as you run down the road. Please just do one thing at a time. Baby, don't text and drive. Baby, don't text and drive. But I can never, ever live without you even for a day. So if you're thinking about hitting me up, baby, it can wait. So keep your hand on the wheel and not on your phone. I don't wanna distract you while you're out on the road until you're safe here by my side. Baby, don't text and drive. Baby, don't text and drive. Well, I don't mean to be so selfish like it's all about me. But in the blink of an eye, you never know just what you don't see. You can't reverse the damage once the damage is done. So much can happen in the flick of your thumb. If I lost you, I could never survive. So you see, the life you save, it might be mine. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. Don't text and drive. So baby, don't text and drive. Don't text, don't text and drive. Don't text, don't text and drive. 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 All right, welcome back to the Nashville Power Half Hour. We have an in-studio guest live. Come on in,
Hey,
David.
man. Good to see you.
Good to see you, ladies and gentlemen. This is David McHenry. Good friend of mine, great musician, wonderful songwriter.
Gonna make me blush.
Oh, you can never tell. The video we're going to show is called Yesterday's Gain. And what I love most about this video, it's in black and white, but the splashes of color really tell the story. Tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So when we conceptualized the video, that was actually from the very beginning. I wanted the splash of color, so it was up to my lovely wife and daughter to figure out how to do that.
They did a great job.
They did indeed. I was very happy with it. So we filmed it. Little piece of trivia. We filmed it at my boss's house. I was saying, "Oh my gosh, I don't have a place to shoot the video," and he said, "Hey, you know what? My girlfriend and I are going out of town. You can take our house." So we borrowed his house for an entire weekend.
But let me ask you, when you asked it, did you say, "Can we borrow your house for a food fight"?
No, I did not. I conveniently left that part out.
Okay, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, yes.
Yeah, there's a food fight in the video.
Yeah, but we made it we were very careful to use dry food and things like that. So didn't want to clean it up. Yeah, it was like, I wasn't going to put sauce on their floor. So it was excellent. My wife directed and edited it.
Okay.
My wife Amelia, my daughter Rachel, she played bass in the video.
Really well, too. That's a great bass line.
Thank you. My daughter Sandra played the wife character and also did makeup. And then my coworker Daniel Lee, who plays violin on a lot of my music, he was the husband and also helped out with camera setup and that sort of thing. Family affair. So it was a whole family affair, family and friends. It was a lot of fun.
I bet. It's a great video. Let's go right to it. This is Yesterday's Gain. David McHenry.
Hold on to the sorrow, bask in all the pain, give up on tomorrow, it's yesterday's gain.
No matter where you search, it's always there to see. If you're sure it's always there, then there it will be. Just understand its nature, how it came to be. You walk through the crowd, and it drags you down, your feet sinking in the ground, the weight on your back, and you start to crack without making a single sound. It's always the same.
Yesterday's gain. You can focus on your feelings, just don't lose control. If it's bottled up inside, then it's bound to take its toll.
Feel it in your bones, feel it in your veins. Honesty within will help relieve the strain. Just focus on tomorrow, remove yesterday's pain. Walk through the crowd, and it drags you down, your feet sinking in the ground, the weight on your back, and you start to crack without making a single sound. Live in the past, it will not last. It's just more of the same.
Yesterday's gain.
Walk through the crowd, and it drags you down, your feet sinking in the ground, the weight on your back, and you start to crack without making a single sound. Live in the past, just more of the same.
Yesterday's gain.
You can knock me down, but I just get up.
And welcome back. This is the part of the show I love the most. I get to interview someone special in the music industry, but also I like to consider this to be the inspirational corner right here. And I have a very good friend of mine. His name is Jason James. We call him JJ. And he's the epitome of a small world. Him and I have missed each other by literally weeks playing around in Montana, and we all know all of the same people and have played with all of them at the same time. But in this part of the inspirational part of the show, this is inspiration through transformation. Because when I first met him here in Nashville, when I met you and we played downtown, what did you weigh then?
That was probably right around the time I had gastric surgery 3 years ago, and that I was probably over 500 pounds then. I was in the ballpark of 500 pounds.
Amazing. And at your heaviest, what were you?
509 is what I weighed when I first went to the gastric surgeon. So somewhere in that, I may have been a little bit more than that, but that's the general vicinity of it.
That is amazing. And now?
Now I'm putting some weight back on because I'm powerlifting.
I saw that.
And I'm running right around 315, 320, somewhere in that general vicinity. I had gotten down as low as 280, roughly 285 to 288 was as low as I'd gotten, but I put a little bit back on.
That is just amazing. Congratulations.
I had to. I have congestive heart failure, and at that weight, I couldn't walk.
So you saved yourself?
Yeah, I couldn't. I wasn't living. So
that's amazing. Well, not only that, I don't want to just talk about that transformation, but he is in this town what we call an icon, because if you go down on Broadway, doesn't matter where you go, any day you're going to see him on one of the stages, because he works a lot in this town. He plays bass and he sings. He's amazing. I've worked with him many times, and he puts up with me, so that makes him even better.
Oh, you're great. Like you said, we cut our teeth with the same cats, and those cats were not the most patient sort. They wouldn't have let you stay on that stage if you couldn't do the job.
And they all played with famous people along the line.
They weren't
retired, but they had been through the ropes.
Ollie'd been with Willie.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
And he wouldn't put, if you were bad, they'd tell you get off my stage until you learn your craft.
Oh, absolutely.
I have heard that before. I had to get off the stage. I had to go home and hit the woodshed hard to get back to where I needed to.
Wow, I must have been blessed or lucky, one of the two. Anyway, so tell me more about yourself.
Well, at this point, I'm 50 years old. I'm in good shape. In addition to playing bass, I am a singer, and I do acoustic shows too. So I chunk on an acoustic and do some of that. I am not the acoustic player that I am a bass player. I'm not going to lie. I'm not the worst acoustic player, but like a lot of lead singers, when you're playing with me on the acoustic, you do not want to hear me because it'll throw you off. I'm
brutally honest.
I'm good enough to push my way through some solo stuff, and I can play in the background some, but I am not an expert acoustic player. Singer, I've been singing my whole life. I went to University of Portland in Oregon for 3 years.
Okay.
I was a voice major there. I also played basketball there 1 year.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. It was 6'8"?
6'9".
6'9", sorry.
I have the best free throw percentage in the history of the NCAA. I was 2 for 2 for my career.
I was waiting. Where's your card? I want to go back and look at your card.
Yeah, I don't have that on I probably need to put that on my card now that you mention it and put that in my bio.
That's hilarious.
You know, I was a music ed major for 3 years, and then I left due to mental health issues. I'm going to be completely honest. I suffer from depression. I'm back in therapy. But I left college because I walked out of my dorm room one night midway through my junior year to walk off a bridge.
Oh my goodness.
I stopped on it was right after St. Patrick's Day. I stopped and checked my mail one last time, and there was a St. Patty's Day card from my folks. That's the only reason I turned around.
Wow.
But if we're talking inspiration, I want people to know that there's always help, and it may be tough, but there's always help if you look for it.
Absolutely. I appreciate you sharing that.
When I was married in the 2000s, I checked myself into a psych ward on suicide watch. And I remember being in there, we were doing a group therapy session, and they had my now ex-wife, wife at the time, smuggle a guitar in for me so that I could play a song in group. And, you know, we were all sitting on the floor in a circle, and I played my song, and then they did the whole, we're going to go around the group and everyone say something nice about somebody. And we got to this one guy, and this poor guy was messed up. I mean, he was hearing voices. He had real serious issues. And he looked at me and said, "Thank you. If someone as big and strong and talented as you can be in here, it gives me hope that I can be normal."
That's amazing.
So that was I will never forget that. That's a reminder that even at your worst, even at your lowest, there's always someone there that's looking up to you.
Someone that you can help.
Someone that you can help.
Just by being you.
Yep.
I love it.
Thank you,
JJ.
huge.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, absolutely.
What an inspiration. So when you're downtown, I guarantee you're going to pop into someplace, you're going to see him on stage. JJ Oliver, give up the love for JJ. Let's hear it for him. All right. We'll be right back.
You can knock me down, but I just get up. Get up, get up, get up.
And what do you mean the time's up? That's all we have time for. Bull, we're going to do this interview. We got him in here, and he's also going to perform live in the studio. I want you to make him feel the love. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jay Edwards.
Hey, buddy. How you doing, John?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me here.
I wouldn't have missed it, man. When you came and said, "Hey, let's do it," I said, "Really, let's jump on it." It's awesome.
I love it. You were telling me you're working on a new album?
We are hopefully out the end of February, and it's great. I love it. We been trying to put out as much as we could. I said, if at my level, if you're not putting out something every 12 to 18 months, we're just spinning our wheels.
I think of you as the bearded Bob Seger. Man, when I hear you sing, I'm serious. It's like, not only are these songs great, but that's Bob Seger in a beard. So tell me about the first song you're going to sing for us.
The first one is a song that's going to be on the new record. I've written it recently, and it's kind of that Bob Seger meets Willie Nelson meets, I don't know, just takes us back to the old school ways. It talks about trains and riding the trains, kind of got a little hobo, feel there, and talks about old rockers and country singers singing songs and living out of hotel rooms and
the life.
Yeah, the old life though, not this glamorous, doing stadiums and riding on this monster tour bus and drinking Cristal. Not that, but the old kind where you kind of crazy heart, where you kind of had to drive yourself to the gigs but it was it's real cool. It's called I called it Ramblin' Soul, but I already had a song called Ramblin' Fever, was a kind of a tribute song to Merle Haggard. So I said, well, we'll just go by the first line of the song, which is called Hit the Long Highway. So even now, I think it's got two titles. One of them's Ramblin' Soul, and one of them's Hit the Long Highway.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get right to it. This is Jay Edwards. I want you to show him all your love. This is Ramblin' Soul.
Hit the Long Highway.
Hit the Long Highway. And by the way, Jay Edwards. It's not J-A-Y, it's J period Edwards. And where do they find you?
JEdwardsmusic.net or even .com. I just was able to purchase the .com after all these years.
Oh,
so.
very cool. J period Edwards.
No, not even a period. Just J
Not
Edwards.
even a period.
JEdwardsmusic.net.
JEdwardsmusic.net. You can find him right here. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him. Jay Edwards.
Hit the long highway, get back to doing things my way. I gotta roll the dice, let it ride before I get too old. Hit the ground running, see a train, you know I'm coming. Gotta get home, get around, get out of here. Lord knows I'm around my soul. Oh, hit the long highway, get back to doing things my way. I gotta roll the dice, let it ride before I get too old. Hit the ground running, see a train, you know I'm coming. Gotta get home, get around, get out of here. Lord knows I'm around my soul. Gritty bars and honky tonks, empty stools and deserted parking lots. But it gets lonely from here to California. Jiffy Marts and taco vans, an early dinner from a coffee can make mine stronger, like an old country song. Play me the one about sad blue eyes. I'm so lonesome I could die. Hit the long highway, get back to doing things my way. I gotta roll the dice, let it ride before I get too old. Hit the ground running, see a train, you know I'm on it. Gotta get home, get around, get out of here. Lord knows I'm around my soul. Just going out or you're just staggering in some hotel lounge with a drink in each hand. Lord, it gets lonely. It's too far to Oklahoma. New girlfriends and one night stands. She wants to ride and leave her old man just for a moment. They're gone before you know it. She played George Strait, how they all drive me crazy. Turn down one more request for Turn the Page. Hit the long highway, get back to doing things my way. I gotta roll the dice, let it ride before I get too old. Hit the ground running, if you see a train, you know I'm on it. Gotta get home, get around, get out of here. Lord knows I'm around my soul. Oh, hit the long highway.
All right, without any further ado, who wants to hear a one-handed man play Wipeout? All right, here we go.
Wait. How many people want to hear Chief go faster? Faster! 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 Faster!
All right, here we go. One, two, three, go. Find your passion. Find your passion. Find your passion.
I'm not into the what everybody else is doing crowd. I'm not into the if you don't, you won't be cool now. I don't need no one's approval other than my own. Why do people get so jealous and put other people down? They got no respect, it just ain't right. Stop the madness, the sadness, and fight. Got courage, got guts to take a stand. I'm a leader, not a follower, doing the best I can. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. You can knock me down, but I just get up.